as the fire brigade damped down what remains of the Sony distribution centre in Enfield, which was torched by a gang of youths on bikes last night. The Prime Minister, back from his curtailed holiday, upped the ante for the rioters, promising more police, more arrests and dire consequences for youngsters who may have assumed the law would go easy on them.
The Metropolitan Police Commissioner has said that compared with the 6,000 police on the streets last night in London, there will be some 16,000 officers tonight. All leave within the Metropolitan Police has been cancelled. There will be aid coming from police forces up and down the country, and we will do everything necessary to strengthen and assist those police forces that are meeting this disorder. There's already been 450 people arrested. We will make sure that court procedures and processes are speeded up, and people should expect to see many more arrests in the days to come. And I have this very clear message to those people who are responsible for this wrongdoing and criminality. You will feel the full force of the law. And if you are old enough to commit these crimes, you are old enough to face the punishments.
In Ealing, as elsewhere in London, the dramatic images of rioting, fire starting and looting have given way to cleaning up, assessing the damage and preparing for what might be to come.
We're still in shock. We're literally, last night was utterly terrifying, and I'm still we haven't slept, we haven't eaten. We kind of just sat awake watching the news in the hotel and not knowing what was happening in our home.
We called the police probably about 6 times, and they said we called them at every stage, so when the car was on fire and we could hear them smashing the windows. And then they said when our windows got broken in, they said stay at the back of the flat, all of you stay there, don't go near the window.
Turn the lights out?
The light is at the front by the window, so we couldn't go over and turn it off.
Croydon too is wondering what hit it as the mayhem infected this part of South London. In Liverpool, Birmingham and Bristol, for the first time during this cycle of rioting, there was large-scale unrest as well. Here too, the new street furniture will need to be cleared away.
Thank you very much, Andy.
It was the unprecedented and seemingly unchallenged vandalism and looting, largely from youths, which has shocked and frightened many people and led the Prime Minister to break his holiday in Tuscany to come home and take charge, and Britain's top policeman to set the record straight.
The key bit for me is that the images that we see of people actually committing burglary, committing thuggery and violence, and apparently not being arrested, the one thing that you're going to see a lot of is arrests.
I've seen nothing like that before.
So police tactics are clear. Swamp the streets with vast numbers of officers and stifle the rioting before it can gather momentum, in the hope that tonight and future nights do not descend into the destruction and chaos of the past 3. We shall see. David Bowden, Sky.